Long List of Priors è il nuovo disco di Kenny White, eccellente pianista, produttore e autore di jingle di alcune delle più celebri campagne pubblicitarie di marchi americani come la Coca-Cola e la Kodak. Torna in Italia per presentare questo suo nuovo lavoro, un disco che vanta la collaborazione di grandi nomi della musica, David Crosby solo per citarne uno. Dunque 7 date italiane confermate, un disco composto da 13 tracce che spaziano dai sentimenti all'ironia, scritte con un profondo senso dell'osservazione. È venuto a raccontarci tutto questo qui negli studi di GMTV, la mia intervista a Kenny White.
I wait for something I wait for a line or an idea to hit me, and usually I run away from that line 9 times out of 10. But if it's really good, it'll keep haunting me, and I'll end up going back to it and then slaving over it. I think it was Einstein that said, you know, it was 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. And it's more of a choice of wanting to do it and wanting to do the work. Of course, the idea is only this much of it, and the work is this much of it. I waited 5 years between songs, not on purpose, but I just did. That's the way it happened.
And the path of least resistance is worn and overgrown. The heart is a living, breathing
but I thought this had more of a few meanings in there. The fact that I've had a long career and that a lot of people don't know who I am, and I've never been a criminal, not in anything but music anyway. But that's where the title came from. It was a play on a legality. Watching too much Law and Order. It's a TV show in America that's on constantly. So I learn all my words from that.
Breathing contradiction gets cooler with friction, warm with a gentle touch.
David Crosby considered, he had come to see me play 2 or 3 times, I think, in California. We have a mutual friend who brought him to see me. And he bought all the records the first time he saw me, and then he bought them all again the second time he saw me, I think, to give away as gifts. And pretty much declared himself a fan. So when I was making this record, I emailed him and I said, would you consider singing on the record? I could come out to California. He said, well, I'm coming to New York in a month. I'll come 2 days early and do whatever you want to do. I said, you want me to send the song? He said, no, I trust you. So he came in, and he got there the day of the biggest snowfall in New York in 50 years. And so we had to cancel the session that day. But we did it the following day. And he was as pleasant as can be, and I owe him a lot. And when we finished the song, which I played today, A Road Less Traveled, he said, what else do you have? And I said, nothing, but I'll think of something. So he's on 2 songs on the record.
You said my call was important to you. I don't know if that's true.
I always like to think it has a little growth. You know, for me, my music is all about my life experiences. And so if I start to duplicate my life experiences from album to album every 6 years, I realize that I need some big changes in my life. So I think lyrically it's a bit different. I don't know if, you know, the older you get, you know, it's harder to get up out of a chair, but a lot of things get easier too. It's easier to not sweat things too much, you know, to take things a little more as they come. And I think I have a little more perspective about life now since the last one. I take a long time between records. This was 7 years almost between my last 2 records. So yeah, I'm hoping. I hope there's some growth in each record. Otherwise, I need to change my life. I came to it late. I tried to do it in my 20s, and when I think people would have paid more attention, when I was 22 and 23. And I went to some record companies, Columbia Records and Epic Records, and they all really liked what I was doing, but they said, we don't know how to market you. You're all over, you have a country song, you have an R&B song, you have a pop song. We don't know what to do with you. And when I think back of it, I just don't think the material was that strong, because I was always writing really, I think, pretty good instrumental things, but my lyrics hadn't really evolved to where I was saying anything, and I wasn't affecting anybody. I wasn't writing from the heart. And I didn't know you could until I got older. And so I became enamored of writing as a form of therapy, in a way. And transcribing what I see and how I feel in life to the written page and to the studio. And then it became a lot more fulfilling to me. So it's like night and day now compared to what it was when I was possibly more relevant.
Some old times and we'll drink ourselves some beers.
No, I don't think I can. I'm gonna keep trying to write. It takes me a long time after I put out a record. I have to let that record just go away, and it takes a long time for me to let go of it, because so few people get to hear my records. I'm hoping that'll change. I have someone in Europe now. This record, Long List of Priors, is going to be released on April 14th, and I'm hoping for the best. I've heard I'm already getting airplay in France and in Holland, so maybe that's it. Just got sent to the radio stations and journalists this week. So if they start playing it, and I get a lot of play in Italy, and I get a lot of play in all over Europe, I can tell you my future will be good. If they don't play it, I'll still have a good time doing it. I just may not be playing for as many people.